All right, in
Thanks, John.
less than 10 minutes, I'll try and wrap this up. And rather than trying and summarize everything that got said the second half of yesterday and all of today, let me just grab some themes and some nightmares. One of the themes was about AGI, and we followed that through several iterations. And where we got was that in order to get true AGI, we'll probably need an awareness of time. We got that from Jonathan Vogelstein, and an awareness of space. And we got that from Dinesh and the robotics folks, how to train your robot. And now a sensorium based on quantum sensing potentially as being the third requirement so that you can have this embodiment of intelligence to get true general intelligence. So there's all that. And the strong cautionary note that since we've already developed AIs that are capable of self-weaponizing, as well as being weaponized by outside actors or inside actors, that they're capable of seeking and acquiring power to enhance their own abilities, of altering their own code bases to change their abilities, and pursuing goals either that we give them or that they sort of self-assign. We need to work real hard on all the security stuff some of us are already thinking about to keep the outsiders out, all the governance stuff a lot of us are already thinking about to keep the insiders in line, and alignment to keep the AIs themselves in line so that they can't tamper with themselves in ways that will make them hostile to us. The idea that a superhumanly persuasive entity could be inimical to us is truly mind-boggling and frightening. Then jumping into the quantum space, we had a lot of discussion from Atul that to me amounted to you're gonna get told, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Don't open the box on the quantum computer, you'll void the warranty. We need a magic box that can help us say what's really happening inside that service I'm being sold as quantum is quantum, so that the answers that come out of it, I can interpret as having the value that a quantum-derived answer would have. It's actually an optimal solution. But that is not trivial, and that is something that is still itself a semi-unsolved problem. Semi-unsolved because it's partially solved in the space of quantum key distribution. You can now legitimately say, I have gotten this encryption key delivered to me through a quantum channel, and I can verifiably say it hasn't been intercepted or tampered with. And there's ways of detecting if it has. So that's cool, and it's a first step down the road. Juan was telling us that it's a big step down the road because they've now moved past demonstrations of possibility into engineering a commercial service that can actually deliver these services via Amazon. Just what we want. And then Aaron was bracing in talking about the importance of storytelling, and I think this also in some ways wraps into that AGI discussion, because if we can't tell stories that can persuade the superhumanly persuasive that it's in their best interests to help us serve our best interests, we're going to have some serious problems. And the stories that they tell themselves are going to become one of the problems that we have to solve, or one of the tools that we're going to get to use to solve our other problems, including the disintegration of Western society. So, Dave, thank you so much for your also bracing assessment of the power of narrative, the importance of narrative in weaving together behaviors that we want, not just at the level of AGI, but at the level of society itself. And having a good story to tell about why that's a good thing. World War II, have another one bad. It's kind of a simple story, but it's a story that's worth telling. Civil War, bad. Let's not do that again. That all is a resounding endorsement of the idea that society and democracy specifically are another category of technology, another category of software that needs tuning, needs optimization, needs maintenance. And we need a maintenance schedule that's on a socially useful timeline. With that, I will say thank you and send you off to lunch early.